would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me?
Hey guys, happy Monday and welcome back to my channel. I know that I have been super absent for this past week and I feel really bad about that. I had a little bit of a guilt trip moment of like, man, I haven't posted on YouTube in a while. Honestly, I was able to take last week and just spend some time with Sam, really just recoup and reset and relax. I kind of really haven't done that since I quit school in December. So last week was really good for me and I'm really sorry that I haven't been present on YouTube. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sam. This channel is relatively new. It's a couple months old. I talk about everything from like fashion, food, lifestyle, faith stuff. So if you like that kind of content, feel free to stick around and be my friend and hit that subscribe button down below. Today's video is really exciting. I've gotten this request a lot on Instagram. This is how I do like my salon blowout for my hair. If you follow me on Instagram, I recently got my hair done and my hairdresser also happens to be my best friend. So it is like really fun to get my hair done. And I blow it out the same way I did when I had long hair too. Not that my hair's not long anymore, it's still right here, but we took at least like 7 inches off of my hair. I posted a reel about it and everything on my Instagram, so feel free to go check that out too. Today, I just want to walk you guys through how I do this because I have gotten so many requests for it. So I'm just going to jump right into the content of this video and shorten this intro a little bit. So first things first, I have my wet hair up in a towel. I just showered, shampooed, and conditioned my hair, and I got like ready for the day and did everything else, but my wet hair is still up in my towel. I always start it with wet hair. If I'm not washing my hair with shampoo or something and I still want to do this to my hair, all I'll do is wet my hair. So yeah, I'll start with wet hair and I'm just going to take it out of the towel and have my Martha Washington dreads going on. That's what I used to call this as a kid. I'm not sure why. And then I'm just gonna take my hairbrush and brush out my hair. Look at that. I'm back to brown. I don't have any blonde anymore. And we did some curtain bangs. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. And then the next thing I do is just put some heat protectant in my hair. I just use Treseme's Keratin Smooth heat protectant spray. I've been using this heat protectant spray since like middle school. I don't know. It's my go-to. I love the way this stuff smells. I learned a trick when I was in high school how to tell if your heat protectant spray works or not, and maybe I'm just like preaching to the choir right now and you all know about this, but you spray it on your hand and then you blow dry your hand, and if that spot stays cool, then you know your heat protectant works. So I don't know if that's gonna help anyone, but if it does help somebody, then there you go. After my heat protectant spray is in, I use a volumizer in my hair. This is Color Wow's Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. Jet, why are you throwing a fit? Color Wow's Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. I gotta take off my rings. I love this stuff because it's like a mousse, but it doesn't have a mousse consistency. So I'm just gonna shake it up really quick and then put about 3 or 4 pumps in my hand. And like you can see, it comes out like a mousse, but it's like not a mousse. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. It's like a foam. All right, so I'll take it in my hair and then I'm just gonna put it all up in my roots, kind of just everywhere in my hair.
That you miss me, or would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be?
Another reason I really like this stuff is because it feels like water. Like once you put it in your hair, it's like water. It doesn't dry and like make this crusty hair. It really just feels like you just put water in your hair. So, and I feel like I haven't found a volumizer like that. I will say this is probably the most important part of my salon blowout at home. I used to do this blowout without a volumizer first and just using rollers and stuff like that. And it came out cool, but it comes out so much better when I use the volumizers. I will link all of these products down below for you guys so you can check them out as well. Now that the volumizer is kind of dried a little bit in my hair and the heat protectant has had its chance to set, I am going to separate my hair, and I always start at the bottom. Take a massive chunk of my wet hair, twist it around, and clip it to the top of my head. For the salon blowout that I do at home, I like to use jumbo Velcro rollers. I used to use just standard size, but now I use like the big jumbo rollers. And there's a variety of sizes in this. It comes in a box. My dog got to the box, which is really weird because my dogs never get into anything, but this box is ruined, but I still keep the rollers in the box. It's just the box is gone. So that's where we stand. I will link these rollers down below. They are really inexpensive and the Velcro rollers work really well. Basically what I'm gonna do is take a bunch of these rollers out of the box and set them out just so they're ready for me. And it comes, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it comes with 8 sets of rollers like this package does. And like I said, I love these rollers, but there's this massive jumbo one and there's 4 sizes in these little things and there's 8 of these little sets. And so what I'm gonna do is just take sections of my hair, and they can be different size sections because like I said, I use a variety of different kinds. I use all of the sizes of these rollers and I feel like it makes my hair look great, so I don't stick to one size. But I'm going to blow dry my hair all the way, this little section, as much as possible. And then while it's still hot, I will take a roller and roll it up and clip it. And I just do that throughout my entire head. It's awesome because all of that volumizer is right here. So you'll get that initial volume and then the roller will like curl it. And then at the end, we'll just use some volume spray and hairspray. And honestly, this hairstyle stays for days. I'm gonna do the first one and show you guys how I do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take one of those rollers and then my hair is still warm. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna roll it this way for this one. The reason I am, well, maybe I should explain this with my hands. I explain everything with my hands. Comment down below if you are the kind of person that just explains things with your hands and go like this. I feel like sometimes I look like a crazy person. Okay, so the reason I rolled this one down and did it that way is because if I roll it up, sometimes by the time I get to the top of my head, I have run out of room if I roll everything upwards with the jumbo curlers. If you use standard size regular rollers, I don't think you'll run out of room because I never did when I used to use the standard size. I never used to run out of room with the standard size, but with the jumbo size, I definitely run out of room. So some of them I will do in the downward direction, but I'll do this side in the upward direction just to show you guys. So you want to make sure it is super tight because after you're done putting all of your curlers in, they have to stay for a little bit. With using this volumizer, honestly, they can just stay for like 15 minutes and then you're good. Most of the time I'll actually do my hair first and then my makeup, and then by that time it's been enough time for my rollers and I'll take my rollers out and be good to go. But I did it the opposite way this morning so that I would be pretty looking for this video. It used to be that I would have to keep my rollers in for such a long time, but now that I use this Color Wow volumizer, it's like a game changer and I can't even explain it to you guys. It's totally a game changer. So let's do this side and just roll it the opposite direction. Also, the box of jumbo hair clips that I showed you guys also comes with these orange clips, but there aren't enough in this box for me to do my whole head and for me to clip every single roller. So I just got more silver clips from Target and I can link these below for you guys too. I'm sure they're on Amazon too, but I can find them. So this one I'm just gonna roll in the opposite direction. Even though it's the same thing, I just wanna show you guys. So I'm rolling upward now. And I think rolling upward actually gives your hair the most volume, but as you can see, it kind of sits a little bit higher. So that's how I run out of headspace by the time I get to the top. So let me do a little bit more of my head, and then when I get to the top, I'll show you guys how I do it around my part and with my bangs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna speed up this section of the video, but essentially I'm just doing the same exact thing for every piece of hair. Okay, so the top of my hair is where this gets a little wild. I have a lot of hair left to do. I've got some space back here in the back. Like I said, these jumbo rollers sometimes can take up a lot of space, so you just have to work with it. I usually part my hair right in the middle, well, kind of at the middle, right to the side of my widow's peak. But when I do the rollers, I don't care about the part. I'm just gonna roll the top in general together and take both sides of my head, well, what would be both sides of my head, and put it together in one roller. I feel like this gives your hair a little bit more volume. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work my way from the back up here. This part is always hard for me because I can't see as well, but it works. So that is what I'm gonna do with these guys. I also like to use the really big ones at the top because I'll do larger chunks of hair, and I just feel like, again, it gives a little bit more volume. So this is the mega roller.
And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be?
All right, so as you can see, I worked my way from the back of the top of my head to the front of the top of my head. And now that I'm here, since I do have a little bit of bangs, I'm just gonna take the longer areas and shake out my bangs until they all kind of just come down here. I'll do one roller in this longer section, and then I will finish with rolling my bangs.
Right here, I know that I told you we're over. I swear that.
And this last section is, of course, my bangs. As you can see, I did like the smaller-ish rollers down here, and then I worked my way up to bigger rollers. But with my bangs, I like to use the semi-small one. It is the second smallest size, and I will just roll my bangs with this one, and then we'll be done.
If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the...
The final step before I let it sit for a little bit is I'm going to use my Kenra volume spray, and I'm almost out of this, but I'm going to use my Kenra volume spray and just spray it lightly all over my head. I don't like to cake the Velcro rollers with the spray. All right, and now I let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes, and I will come back and take the rollers out with you guys. All right, so it has been about 25 minutes, and it is time to take the rollers out, and I'm very excited. This is my favorite part. There's really nothing to this part. You just take the clip out and take the roller out, so I am going to do this really quick and probably also speed up this portion of the video. Maybe I'll let you guys see this first one. Let's do the first one. Just so you can see. And then I just kind of like twirl it with my finger when I take it out, and voila. Look at the volume in that hair. Ah, it makes me so excited. Okay, so now I'm going to take out the rest of the rollers. This goes really quick, so I'll just speed up this part of the video and you guys can see the final look.
Till the morning light. Stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning? Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I...
All right, so when it's all done, I just do the flip of the hair, kind of run my fingers through it, and then I try to find a part. With this hairstyle, I like the back to be like kind of its own mind, I guess, and just flow with whatever. But you can see how much volume that just gave my hair. And if you've watched any of my YouTube videos, you know that I have very flat hair, so this is just my favorite thing to do. And I love with the curtain bangs how putting them all together in one, and then you part them and they just kind of like curtain out like this. I think it's just so pretty. It's so playful. The last thing I do is take my Kenra finishing spray because I love Kenra. Oh, and try not to spray my eyeballs. I literally just sprayed my eyeballs. Oh, that's really good, Sam. And then just spray a little bit in my bang area. Okay, so that is the final hair look. It is super easy, super simple. It really doesn't take that long to do this, and I just love this hairstyle. I cannot wait to wear my hair like this all summer long. It's just so cute and fun and flirty, and I just love it so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped somebody. I did get a lot of requests for this video on Instagram. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I did take a week off of YouTube, and I missed you guys so much, but I have so many exciting projects that are coming up, so I will share those soon. I will link all of these products in the description for you guys, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, YouTube.